Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sy'Monne and today's video is going to be about types of friends you should stay away from. If you guys want to hear my take on that, go ahead and follow me into the video and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. All of those links will be down below and I'll see you guys in the video. I'm gonna look up some examples and then I might give you some of my own. I'm gonna look up 10 types of friends you should avoid. Heart Hackers Club. The energy vampire. Okay, so I actually did meet a girl like this. So basically what this says is basically like after spending time with them, you feel emotionally drained, mentally drained because they constantly talk about their problems and what they're going through. And it's like every single time you're talking to them, like, okay. At this point, we all have problems, and the more you talk about yours, the less I care. So yeah, they basically provide an emotional dump on you in order to feel better about themselves. This one says the calculator. Friends always keeping a score, and if your tally is not adding up, then they resent you for it. This is one who's deep down afraid of getting shorted. They have created coping mechanisms to make sure no one gets more than what they give. The problem with this type of friend is that their acts of giving do not come from a genuine place. When dealing with calculative energy, you may end up adjusting your own generosity too. Disappearing act. This person is your BFF when they are single and need you to be a wing person in order to fill their social calendar, right? But then as soon as they enter a relationship, you drop abruptly to zero priority. It says, well, it is normal for friends to have less time and availability when they do get into a relationship. It's not okay for them to just completely disappear on you. This one is the taker. According to the author of Give and Take by Adam Grant, there are 3 types of people: takers, givers, and matchers. I think that your capacity to give is really determined at a young age. It becomes a part of your DNA. There are some people who just constantly take, and that's just their way of life. And if you are someone who is always generous and giving, these people, they will know no bounds with you. When taking from you, they likely don't even recognize that they are taking, as it's their norm, nor is it reciprocity a part of their thought process. One-man show. This person is the star of his or her own show, therefore everything from the conversations to the cast, that includes you, must revolve around them. This, the friend who will happily talk for hours about their problems, and when it comes to turn to your talk, they will interrupt you or ignore you. All of a sudden, what you have to say is not important, and maneuver the conversation to go back to them. This person may be well-intentioned, but they cannot help but center everything around me. So annoying. The drama queen. This person's storyline never seems to move past the conflict stage. There is always something that is making them unhappy, and there is typically someone to blame. This person chooses drama as an attitude and consequently attracts in it and revels in it. They fret over the petty and trivial things and have a way of turning everything into a big deal. The child that never grows up. This person has not learned how to handle his or her own emotions, and unfortunately everyone else has to pay the price. This friend lashes out, resorts to passive aggression or other detrimental coping mechanisms to deal with the conflict and disappointment. Sure, nobody is perfect, and getting a handle on a tricky range of human emotions is no easy task. But there comes a point where one needs to be responsible and accountable for their behavior, and constantly reverting to childlike reactions at the expense of others should not be tolerated. The flake. And I've been friends with a few of these examples. There are so many great people who value your time and who are excited to commit to making plans with you. Why waste your energy in chasing people who don't follow through? Sometimes people are going through life stuff that causes them to be unavailable, and that is totally understandable. But those who constantly flake due to their own inability to manage their time, that gets old fast. The friend who always says they have no time to see you, not true. They just don't want to prioritize their time for you. I actually had a couple girlfriends that I invited to my little runway show that I had one time, and neither one of them showed up. Yeah, that was great. I love that for me. Guilt tripper. This person has expectations of you. If they are not met, they will make you sure feel the wrath of it. Their demands come from a selfish place. They're so blindsided with me. The friend who secretly hates you. I feel like a lot of us have those kinds of friends. This friend cheers you on. In reality, they secretly just don't like you or nor want the best for you. Be careful, because these people may want to appear like your friend due to strategic and calculated reasons, and they will likely mask their true feelings with eagerness and compliments. Anybody in general that's too friendly, keep an eye on them, especially if you just met and they're just, or every time like they see you, they compliment you, like overly compliment you. Like, it's like, okay, you don't mean it, but you want to come across like you're such a sweet, nice person. Yeah, also be careful with females that don't introduce you to their friends when you guys hang out. They just kind of talk about you to them behind your back. And you're just standing there like innocent as fuck, right? Just be careful for friends who are constantly criticizing you, like everything you do, constantly criticizing you, constantly talking about themselves, them. Literally nothing about you matters. Like you're just their prop. You're just there, you're just there for entertainment. You're not really someone they care about. Be careful with friends who act different or shady when they get around their other friends. So they're one way with you when you guys are alone or when you're with your mutual friends, but then when they get around people you don't know, they a whole nother person you probably never saw before. Watch out for friends who are always trying to show out and like impress other people. They get like a new friend, and that's fine, you can have other friends, but like once you start acting different with me and you start spending less time with me, or I see that you're clearly more excited to be with them than to hang out with me, then it's like, okay, so why are we friends? Like, we should all have an equal excitement when the other's around, right? Watch out for friends, I'm trying to think, who put you in shady situations. So like, just be careful with that, because their influence is very, very powerful, whether you know it or not. I'm trying to think. Watch out for friends who practically make fun of you, mock you, they joke around. They're not your real friend. Like they like to pick on you and have you around as like someone to poke fun at. They're not really your genuine friends. Watch out for friends who can't forgive you for silly things. Yeah, that person never liked you to begin with. Watch out for friends who are jealous of you, because they're gonna try to make you feel as insecure as possible, or you're just not going to be good enough to be their best friend. Like you'll never be good enough to be their friend, but somebody else can be their best friend, but not you. Watch out for friends who are not generous. Watch out for friends who are rude to you, like especially when it's not called for. Watch out for friends who try to mother you, like try to tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Watch out for friends who don't like when you get attention, especially from men, when you get male attention. And peep, when you look over, she gonna be rolling her eyes at you, watch. Yeah, they don't like when you have the spotlight. They don't like when other people are enjoying your company. Basically keep an eye on that friend that like has an issue with your happiness. Watch out for friends who don't respect you, who don't love you. Watch out for friends who lie to you. Watch out for friends who don't show up for you. Watch out for friends who don't put in as much effort into the friendship as you do. I think with friends, you really have to be picky, because it's like finding a soulmate. It's the same thing as that. I feel like your friends are your soulmates as well, and you have to be very wise when choosing them, because they can mess up your self-esteem and your happiness and make you question your self-worth. It's just, that's not how friendship should be. Friends should uplift you. They should make you feel good about yourself. They should be excited for you when you're excited about something. They should show up for you when you invite them somewhere. And if not, then they should let you know, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it, I'm so sorry. Something, right? So that's my video, guys. I hope that you guys liked it. Please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. All of those links will be down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.